Watch this real-time footage of a balloon violently rupturing. The entire physical exchange begins and ends in milliseconds, moving far too fast for our eyes to track the mechanical details of what just happened. We are used to watching these events in slow motion, which appears to give us literal control over the flow of time. Press a button, and reality stretches out into a crawl. Except reality never slowed down. The balloon still ruptured in an instant. The physical event occurred at its exact rapid speed. The limitation is entirely biological. The human eye is not a camera running at a fixed frame rate. We have a visual limit, often described as a flicker fusion threshold. Biological sensing simply requires time to collect light, transmit signals through retinal circuits, and interpret that information. Because fast motion outruns our perception, many physical events appear to have only two states, intact and then broken. To see the hidden pathway between those two distinct states, we are mathematically forced to build specialized technological witnesses. This timeline visualizes the basic mathematics of slow motion. To capture high-speed video, a camera samples an event at a very high frame rate, represented by these hash marks, packing 240 frames into a single second. But when we play that recording back at a standard rate of 24 frames per second, we are stretching that 1 second of captured reality across 10 seconds of playback. We didn't give the event more time, we stretched the delivery of recorded information. Capturing all those frames introduces a physical problem: motion blur. Every frame requires an exposure where the camera collects light. If a subject moves during that interval, changing positions are compressed into a single blurred image. To separate fast movement into crisp, distinct frames, the exposure has to become significantly shorter. But a shorter exposure collects fewer photons. To compensate for the lack of time, high-speed cameras demand intensely bright illumination. Achieving this temporal detail is a literal bargain with photons. The camera must pay for time with light. This grid represents another trap in high-speed capture, the rolling shutter. Instead of capturing an entire image simultaneously, most digital camera sensors are read sequentially from top to bottom. Because of this sequential scan, the camera is dragging a narrow timeline across the scene. If a subject moves rapidly mid-scan, straight lines warp and fast motion appears gelatinous. If the frame rate samples rotation too slowly, each spoke moves just shy of the previous spoke's position. When played back, the wheel appears to spin backward. It never physically reversed. The camera failed to capture enough frames to prove forward motion. When cameras fail to capture these moments, it is tempting to use AI interpolation to generate the missing frames and smooth out the footage. But those software-generated frames are just predictions. They are algorithmic guesses based on the surrounding images, not direct recordings of physical evidence. Interpolation can imagine the missing motion, but it cannot travel backward and witness it. In science, visual smoothness is useless if it replaces authentic captured motion with a prediction. Compare slow motion to time-lapse photography. One expands rapid change into a longer presentation, the other compresses gradual change into a shorter one. Both techniques strictly edit the timescale of visual presentation. That boundary is important to establish, because actual time manipulation, relativistic time dilation, exists in physics. Under the rules of relativity, clocks moving at extreme speeds relative to one another, or existing under different gravitational conditions, will physically accumulate different amounts of elapsed time. Slow motion footage does not do this. The subject being filmed did not experience extra seconds. Its atoms did not slow down just because a camera recorded a higher volume of frames. Relativity alters how time accumulates in physical reality. Slow motion is simply information dilation. The camera acts as a clock with finer teeth, collecting densely packed data and spreading it over a longer playback. The scientific value of information dilation is that it allows us to open the black box between a state of rest and a state of failure. By capturing intermediate stages of movement, hidden mechanics become visible. We can observe fluid instability or watch exactly how stress propagates through a solid structure. We could not force rapid fractures or animal flight or violent physical impacts to operate at the slower speed of human thought. So we built a faster, mechanical witness to dive into the blur of physical reality and retrieve the evidence. When we watch slow motion, We are not watching humans control time. We are watching reality's rapid evidence meticulously rescheduled for the human mind to comprehend.